It's been a while and I'm back. It's been 3 months since the last unfinished business episode and got real crazy. I've had to restructure the team. I've had to make some big moves. We have documented the whole thing and we're excited to start releasing the episodes. Unfinished Business was created to show you what it really takes to hustle, grind and build a $1 billion empire. You will see how we went from a 5-person outfit to a company that has 100 employees doing 25 million a year and about to open the world's first university for trades. The growth, it's been incredible. The problems and challenges have come by the truckload, but me and the team have stuck at it. We've worked hard, we've been resilient, we've continued to show up, and now we're building something so special. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and come along for the ride.
The winner of The Apprentice 2015, Joseph Valente.
It was almost confirmation that I wasn't crazy.
So like the law of attraction?
Yeah, the law of attraction, 100%. Within 2.5 years, I was doing £1 million a month.
He is a glowing example of the reason that I do this apprentice process.
I went from everything to nothing. Everything I was posting out was getting hammered. It was brutal. And then when the papers and everything started to come out, I was just like, oh my God. People fail and then they stop. That's true failure. If you keep going, that's success. A year later, I'd got the business to doing £200,000 a month in sales. 5.5 million in our first 2.5 years. Just landed up here in Yorkshire at Alexander's Prestige. We've come to buy a nice new car. I've got a Range Rover Sport SV1, which is an upgrade from this SVR, which is cool. And there's some other cars I want to look at while I'm here, because I really want a sports car as well, like a Ferrari or a Lambo. Just haven't found the right one. We're going to go meet a nice guy called David. Let's go see if he's around. So we're here to look at the new Range Rover?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Is it that over there?
She's up there ready for
All right, my man, take us there. Let's go. It looks special. Wow, look at those wheels. They are bad boy. Has it got like a glittery paint? Yeah, it's lovely. Nice modern version of what I've got. And then when I spoke to you on the phone, I thought that they stopped doing like a fast SVR style, and I didn't realise they did this.
Yeah, well, it was sort of a very fast, limited number introduction sort of thing,
Right.
so there wasn't many of them around.
Yeah, yeah.
When you think yours is 575 horsepower, that's 635.
Oh, this is faster?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a completely different engine.
Can I rev it a bit? Nice. I like this. That's
Yes,
badass. That's
It's really
gangster.
cool, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Bonkers, them
They're banging, yeah.
So you're just in normal driving mode at the moment?
Yeah. Sorry, champ. It's time for an upgrade. He looks a bit sorry for himself there. Yeah, cool, man. I'm happy. Yeah, great. I mean, I'll just quickly say that meeting nearly brought a tear to my eye. It was that good. Well done. You guys have done really well. Honestly, that was so professional. Yeah, that you've come in and that you're all nailing your stats and everybody knows what's going down. It was the best CAMS meeting I've ever heard. So well done. Yeah, it's fantastic. Honestly, it's so brilliant. Yeah, this is exactly what we want to build. It's phenomenal. So good job. So as you can see from the board team, this is my very detailed drawing of our office. Very high level stuff. So we've got hot leads over here. We've got cold data over here with an extension of a bank of 4. And then we've got a new BDM team going in here. Now, Kasha, if possible, we need one more BDM to join the induction. So if you can find one, that'd be great. So right now, I think customer service looks a little something like this. And then over here, we've got recruitment. This is the HR office. Avoid at all costs. Yeah, this is the HR office. This is the printer section, which seems to take up quite a lot of the office. Yeah, the printer bay. This is where, if you know people are looking for something to do, they're always hanging around the printer bay. And then over here, we have what is technically the operational table for the department. So what we do here will give us great operational alignment and rhythm over the other side. And what I really like is making sure that we're building the right systems. If you're going to scale a business, you've got to have systems. And that's from making sure that we've got the right dashboards, we've got the right CRM, we've got the right leadership, we've got the right operating manuals, SOPs, org charts. In a business like this, you have 20 rolls of the dice. We work a 30-day month, take away your weekends, you've got 20 days. So every single day, everybody has to be aligned and you've got to be crystal clear on what it is that you're trying to achieve within those 9 hours. And if you've got any discrepancies or misalignment, then you're not going to be able to hit that target. And when your overheads are nearly £1 million a month, you better be good every single one of those days, making sure that you hit your target. And that's why this system really does matter. And we spend so much time, money, and attention on getting it right. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah? Okay. And what about when we decommission an agent? The nicest way to say that. What do we do when we fire someone's ass? What do we do when we decommission a bay or an agent? You like that? Decommission an agent. Yeah, so let's move recruitment in there. Let's get rid of this desk. Right, you can start clearing out, Harry. Let's get... When we go over to the new place, we've got to sort out these leads and all that type of stuff because it's so messy, so much clutter. To me, to you. That'll work. That gives you actually more space like this.
Oh, that's the exact same size as this.
Can't be. Not with 3. Where's that tape measure? Unless my eyes have fucking lost it. There's no way that I can accept that that's the case. Right, let's make a bet. Can't be the same. Impossible. 3 meters. Oh. 2.4 meters, I knew it! I fucking knew it! I was gonna say, the old tradesman in me my eyes ain't got that bad in the last 10 years. You're short, mate, by 600 centimeters. We want to be in here by March, so that's 2 months worth of work, downstairs, upstairs, outside, before you even start thinking about in here, right? We'll be done ready to move in by March, everything. Okay, cool. Did you get that? Perfect. The only thing I do want to get done is to get like the decking up on the roof and the guardrails up so we can PR having that rooftop bar. It'll just be cool for the launch and be able to show people up there and stuff. All right, mate. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for your time, mate. See you in a bit. Are we actually going to be able to recruit in this city to fill it? It's a fucking big old place that to fill out. A lot of people. So I've walked around this building what feels like 1,000 times now in the last 3 months. And I just can't get my head around exactly what the setup is going to be. But today, I think we're almost there. It's going to be a really great space. I'll take you guys down. And then you've got TV, you got sales, you got customer accounts, you got customer service, you've got more sales, you've got marketing. So we can have all of the departments running really nicely down the run. So I think we're going to get a really great setup, which is going to be good. We've got a new BDM team coming in, which I'm very excited about, to drive sales, and we're going to be opening up to all businesses now, not just trade. So they're going to be selling training to those guys, and then we're going to be expanding our telesales function so we can fill out the discovery days and run more discovery days. So it's an exciting move, ready to unlock this team again, get this business booming. It's got good healing. Those vibrations have got good healing frequencies. I'll turn up tomorrow and I'll be better. I'll be back to fighting fit. If I hit the bullseye, everyone gets January off. Oh! No more of that game.
Kendrick Lamar playing.
Get out like
Monster on the beat, Depot, nigga, he a freak though.
That is wicked.
These jabroni ass niggas trying to see content. The industry can hate.
Very happy. Let's get to work.
We've smashed those numbers. We've done, December's proven what we can do. It's time to raise the bar. We're gonna have 5 BDMs in Monique's team doing 3 pitches a day each on a 10K product. We've got more events people coming in. We've got increased budget. So we've got to expand your thinking and the team's thinking so that we're not trapped to this $500,000, 600 grand, 100K a week is a good number. We've got to think bigger. So the move around we did yesterday in the CAM department has made a huge difference. expectations. The feng shui in this room is on point and it just feels a lot more calmer. So we've tidied everything up. We've still got to move this big desk here, but we're set up nicely for the new cams coming in. And what I really like is we rolled out this new format here where the cams team will present each morning their scorecard. I think what's really important for any business owner watching this, how do you empower your people to be able to get clear and report back on exactly what you need to be able to run the business? So everything here from calls attempted to total answers to checking calls complete to support tickets closed. If we know that every single one of our team members that's active delivering on a role is measuring and tracking all of the right key KPIs, then the mid-level management can track that, and that can feed all the way back up through the business to make sure that we've got cohesion and a good operating model. I see so many people running teams and their teams don't understand what their expectations are, what they're accountable for. The success and failure of a day is subjective. But when you have something like this, which is a report back on what was done, and then also a clear set of expectations that you measure against this, then everybody is aligned and that creates absolute accountability. It's fine, it'll go through, don't worry. We got it. To me, just watch that TV behind you. Beautiful. Oh shit, whoops. No, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, I just need a spanner. Have you got one? If you did like one there and one there, and then if this came back a little bit more, it'd almost be like you then guys can sit here, and then the morning presentation, you've got the sales team here, then the morning presentation, everyone can get up and stand there. But what you've done is create like a little mini stage, X Factor style. Keeps it neater than having them over in that weird corner. Well done, Ashton. Good job, mate. So you've got DMs over here, you've got your feed. Here's the profile pic, you've got your link in bio there, and then you've got your posts. The job is to get traffic to look at the fucking landing page and then to send people, which is what most people are doing now, into the DMs through these lead magnets. So this woman here, this is her strategy, yeah?
So it's just reels equals traffic, traffic equals sales.
And I followed her page, look. I did it. I went on it and I commented, yeah, and it was just confirming, you want me to show you how to make 40 reels in 2 hours? Yes. Anyway, it takes you straight to this landing page. There's no freebie download. It's insta ready. I want to make reels better. You click it and it's straight to a £27 scroll to check out page. We need to monetize our social media. We're not achieving anything. Like, we're just not achieving anything through social media. There's no leads. There's no good brand awareness. It's all right. We're not getting any fucking sales out of it. We're using Inflact, which generates leads, and I have no visibility. But we're not seeing social media as a funnel, are we, as a business? And I like how simplified she made it, because it made me remember how simple this is. Get views, send them to a landing page, and that landing page is either a freebie to capture the lead, or it's an order bump. These guys are killing it. There's people with thousands of comments, and we're spending 75 grand a month on paid ads. Like, why do we need to? If we get the right reel that pops, we'll get the same amount of leads for fucking no money. And then that's where you guys, editors, social medias, prove your worth and bring your value, is when you sit in front of me and say, this is how many leads I got, this is how many sales I got for the business. Because ultimately that's what it is. For me, I see each one of these functions as you're in a marketing function. Marketing is there to drive sales. If you're getting leads, we'll get sales. If you're not getting leads, we won't get sales. So it's the first day back at Trade Mastermind, and we're about to go and meet the new starters. We've got a great group, head of operations, videographers, and I'm going to go and get them excited and inspired about the career opportunity here at Trade Mastermind, where the business is going, what the concept is all about, and ultimately get them bought into the journey. They're going to be coming with us as we scale and grow this business, and I want them to be excited about the potential. So let's go say hello. Morning, everyone. How's it going? Good to see you. You okay? How are you all? Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming. You know, one thing that we've seen here at Trade Mastermind over the last 5 years is the training really does work. The vision for Trade Mastermind is to level up the construction industry by creating the world's first global education business and the first ever university for trades. We are on to something big with this. Ultimately, because they've got no marketing strategy, just like I did when I started my plumbing company at 22, I wrote that I could do service, breakdown, repair, new build, domestic, commercial, industrial, as one man in a van, and I basically said that I could take over the whole world. There are many years running a trades business where I was a busy fool, taking on jobs, not pricing properly, knew nothing about my accounts, didn't know about my margin, and it was Lord Sugar that really grounded me and said, if you don't know your margin, Joseph, you don't know your business, and if you want to come in here and tell me how good you are because you're doing loads of jobs, you're sounding like more like a busy fool than somebody that knows how to make a profit. These are some of our biggest success stories. Chris Sadler started with us now nearly 3 years ago. He came in doing 300 grand a year. He said Trade Mastermind was like his last attempt of trying to make this business work. He couldn't understand what he was doing wrong. He's now doing £500,000 a month. He's doing about 25 solar installs a month. He's got a team of about 15 people. James Pizzolidis, he came in as a construction business owner. He came in and saw an opportunity to sell solar to his existing customers. So he got £1 million worth of new business by going into the solar academy as a builder and then upselling the customers onto the solar course. He came in with a much more entrepreneurial mindset that wasn't, I'm a builder, all I need to do is building work, because that's all I can do. He came in as I'm a builder, I can manage multiple trades. And then Kev Jones, amazing success story. He came to us doing £250 a day, subcontracting for boxed. And now he's doing on average about £120,000 a month, 2 years in the ecosystem, 40 boiler installations a month. Got a team of people off the tools, because that's a big one. They all want to get off the tools. And now he spends most of his time driving sales in the organization, which is cool. It's all well and good selling the product, which we do very, very well. Now it's down to you guys to make sure that that product sticks, that that customer has a good experience every single month for 36 months. Morning, champ. How's it going, buddy? All right? Good to see you, mate. Yeah. Making progress?
Yep.
Beautiful. Like that run that we've got over the other side, if you can remember it, nice and clean, yeah? So it's just super straight. Buys us all this room back. You're taking this out, aren't you? Yeah, and these. So it's going to end up being a beautiful community space. That's at least enough room for an extra 7 or 8 people to sit down and eat their food, and that's a decent amount of space based on our event numbers. It's going to really look great. Alvina said you wanted some guidance on your operating model.
Yes.
Okay,
please.
cool. So my understanding is that you sell high quality electric gate installations, yeah?
That's it.
And what's your average order value?
Seems to be about the 16 to 18.
Okay, so your average order value is 16 to 18K. And so what's the challenge? I think you're overcomplicating it. I don't think you need to diversify. I think you need to pick one product and go all in. If you've got an 18K average order value for gates, you just need to market the shit out of gates. Like, you don't need to worry about automations and upgrades. You're creating complexities that aren't relevant. If you've got an £18,000 average order value, you've got more than enough margin to invest in marketing a significant amount and make a scalable model out of that. You know, what are the limitations when you're leveraging paid social media to drive leads for electric gates? The only limitation that you will have that I can see, 2 things: the amount of money that you spend on the budget, and then second of all, how far you are willing to travel. This is another 800 square feet. I was thinking about maybe getting like a sauna, steam room, cold plunge, some gym equipment up here. Originally I was thinking for the studio, but the ceiling's too low. But I think I'll probably put a gym up here. Boxing gym, boxing bags hanging from the ceiling. So it's a big day here at Trade Mastermind, or should I say Valente Consulting. Although we're in Trade Mastermind HQ, today we are launching our newest business. It's called Valente Consulting, and it's an education co for all all businesses, not just trade and construction. We're taking what we've done incredibly well in the trade and rolling out the same model to all businesses. We don't teach product specific. We teach companies how to scale by giving them the right strategies and business fundamentals that every business needs to adopt to grow. We've got 20 entrepreneurs down here today, all between 100,000 and about 3 million turnover. So good content is going to get delivered. I'm going to go through the break points. I'm going to go through the 12 elements of scale. I'm going to go through lead gen, marketing, goal setting. There's going to be a lot of great content that's going to get these entrepreneurs fired up. Today's going to be a massive day. Really looking forward to delivering this content to a great room full of entrepreneurs. We've got butchers, AV businesses, manufacturing companies. So it's going to be very diverse. So hopefully I've done a great job putting the content together and they're going to get lots of value from it today, but they've got me for 9 hours. So let's get this show on the road. Morning! Woo! Let's go! Cheers, Tony. Morning, morning, morning. I can teach you to be fantastic at sales. I can teach you to close deals. I can teach you to build sales teams and become great at sales leadership and strategy. But if we got no leads, we got nothing to close. So sales works hand in hand with marketing, and we have to have a consistent supply of opportunities if we're going to get growth. And ultimately what we're looking for in business is scalable revenue streams where there is demand in the marketplace. And if we can't get demand that's already there, then we create it. And marketing is that tool. Okay, so hopefully that went really, really well. The content was brilliant. Justin, our designer, phenomenal job. Really impressed. I love that guy anyway. He's done a great job. Content's good, and he was working till 11 o'clock last night to finish it. So shout out Justin, top guy. Yeah, really enjoyed it. All different businesses. I'm very confident in my approach and getting them to see that what I'm training is gonna work for them, and I think it's landing. The sales are always a defining factor of how good of a job you do if you are selling from stage. But ultimately, if their experience was good, that's what matters first. And if I've done that well, then hopefully we'll get lots of sales. But the content was great, lots of nodding heads, lots of engagement, good attitude, so exciting stuff. Deal done, Chris? Let's go, baby! How's it going, mate? Morning, morning, morning. 7 bookings yesterday out of 12 leads in. Woo-hoo-hoo! That's how we fuck.
700,000 revenue, 20 bookings.
Give us a month, baby. Give us a month. Valente Consulting is coming for that $1 million a month. These guys are going to be working 7 days a week. In business, simple maths is, it's called CAC to LTV and cash conversion. It's customer acquisition cost measured against lifetime value, and then how long in the middle it takes to turn what they've sold into enough cash to get back what you've spent and then some. Dave Benz, he was here yesterday. He got to sit with the marketing team, the recruitment team. He got his CRM looked at. They set up all of his socials, plugged it all in. Then he messaged me last night, like, mate, that was fucking amazing. Like, literally, I've leveraged your whole team. Yeah, and he's like got 3 employees, but he's got 7 experts here, you know, with like would cost him 500 grand in salaries to employ, and he doesn't have a clue how to pull them all together and how to hire them. So that for us is going to be a massive asset.
2026 is all about expansion, and the brief that I gave to the recruitment team was, let's make sure that we are going for quality candidates. And I want the recruitment team to be that first line of defense when they're speaking to applicants, to make sure that the people they put in front of me are people that first and foremost I'm going to want to see, right? Because we want to bring in quality people, great people, right attitude, right skill set that fit the culture. As a leader of an organization, it's really important that you align your team so they are going after the people that you want. Recruitment is such a fundamental part of growth, and building teams is key. You don't build a business, you build teams, and those teams build the business. And so it's all about the people. And as the business grows, we raise the bar. We've got quite a few roles open, yeah, ladies, that we're going into 2026 with. So as always, we need to prioritize, yeah, and make sure that we're not diluting efforts and going after stuff that isn't key. This business changes very quickly, and so it's really important that I have frequent catch-ups with the recruitment team, because I need to make sure that they're aligned with what it is that I'm thinking. And you never know, you know, you could have somebody good turn bad, you could have somebody bad turn good. That happens very rarely. You could have a role that comes out of a problem that gets created, or you could have somebody that just is ready to move on to their next opportunity and they leave the business. And what catches most people out, and you know, it is a luxury to have an internal recruitment team. Many businesses, small businesses, can't afford to do this. That's why we provide a recruitment service to small businesses. But it's so important that with recruitment that you are proactive. Business owners always wait till they need someone, you know, then they start recruiting and they need them tomorrow, or they don't have any active, proactive recruitment on the next role, so the business never progresses. So we actually spend quite a lot of time and money internally, many thousands of pounds every single month, just working on finding people, let alone hiring people, just finding people. But that's the major investment into any scaling organization.
So you guys just want to jump in this room for me for 2 minutes? The way that I see this is yesterday's failure is all three of your faults, and you are all responsible. You are all the senior leaders and you're responsible for the output. Didn't achieve the bookings yesterday, didn't achieve the sales yesterday, and you know, collectively, as I made it very clear before Christmas, these targets need to be hit. So I'm going to be doing a motivational talk for all of our customers. This is the first version of, and I'm only going to have like 2 minutes to practice. So pressure's on, and I want to get them excited and fired up. I made a big thing about it in our communities yesterday, so I do not want to disappoint. Woo! Let's go! Thank you. Cheers, big dog. Welcome to Joseph Valente's motivational masterclass of 2026. We can pick a big number for what we want to achieve. You know, I'm going after $1 billion. There's no way that I'm going to do it in the next 12 months, but it's still on my radar. I want to get comfortable with it. In my 20s, in my early 20s, I used to chuck that number around and I used to think, how on earth am I going to get there? And I'm still a long way off, but now I actually believe that it's possible. Why? Because my mind and my skill set have connected up. Now I don't just believe without the ability, I understand that my business and the system and the mechanics behind business can actually get you there if you scale. And that's what we're teaching many of you guys to do. We did a power talk for 1 hour and 44 minutes. I covered a serious amount of ground. And I've come to learn over the years that if you can inspire one person out of a room of 100, you've done a good job. Because you always get the nodding heads, you get the smiles, you get the epiphany moments and the realization. But what you know will be the case is many don't go and take action. You've just got to try and find the ones in the room that it's really resonating with, and then you know that you've done a good job, and there's plenty of good guys in there that would have taken a lot from that. So yeah, it was good. So we've just landed on site. I'm here to meet Charlie, and we've got a problem. We've took some walls down and it's exposed some big gaps in the floor. So now that means we've got to find a solution. Hopefully, we're not going to have to re-floor a big section, because that's going to cost a lot of money and it hasn't been planned for in the budget. But we will find out. However, while we're here, it's nice to see the vision coming to life. This structure is looking really cool. In terms of how will you bridge the void like this? Okay, look, it is what it is. You are taking this out, aren't you? Yeah. I tell you what would be really nice if in here we could do some gold carpet tiles and do like the TM logo as you walk in carpet tiles. Have you ever done that before? Yeah, could we do that? Can you sort that out? That'd look really sick, wouldn't it? You come in and then on the floor it's got the nice logo there, TM. And then if across there you can write success leaves clues. Gonna be such a good flow straight into here. Boom, big communal, the reception desk there. These consultation rooms are perfect size. Yeah, all right, sack this door off. rather than putting the stage out there and running a horizontal room, I think we just stick to the fucking straight format like we've got. And screens either side. Screens either side, yeah. Then that gives us 3 event classrooms. Well, we're going to have a fucking lot of classrooms, that's for sure. Better get those fuckers filled out.
Get some more teachers.
I know, yeah, literally I do. Fucking like running a school. This is going to be a beast. Discovery day room, 1 event office. All of these are consultation rooms. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 consultation rooms. 1, 2, 3, another 4 consultations. We've got 9 consultation rooms. Very exciting. There we go. This is what life's all about, cruising around Miami in a convertible Ferrari. The famous Ocean Drive. So we've just wrapped up our little tour of Cardone HQ. I loved it, you know, right up my street. I just want to say well done everybody, because last week while I was away, still did good cash and still did good sales. So give yourselves a round of applause, yeah? In January, we did 2.2 million in sales.